I'm on my way to the Perpetual Formula headquarters to show people for the first time on camera one of the most closely guarded secrets of the last decade. If you're struggling financially and you're looking for a way to get out of it fast with no strings attached, ever wondered why the rich keep getting richer? You want to know how some of the wealthiest people in the world, like these guys on Forbes, really make their money? Don't listen to what they tell you, and don't believe for a minute anything you've been told before. I'm about to introduce you to the guys who can change your life, the same way they changed over 300 people's lives in the past, including mine, and a bunch of average Joes that didn't have any particular skills nor money to invest. In fact, what you are about to see does not require any investment of any sort. So it doesn't matter whether or not you have a single penny in your pocket. So pay close attention, because I'm ready to make a $1,000 bet with you right now that what you're about to see will change your life. Guaranteed. I'm talking about showing you something that has generated over $1 billion so far, and today you can get a cut of that $1 billion pie too. Okay, here we are. Let's go in so I can finally show you what this is all about.
Good morning, Mr. Parker. Oh, you're here rather early this morning. It's only 11:30.
Very funny, Daryl. Good morning to you. Yeah, I like to sleep in. That's one of the perks of using fully automated software that works for you 24/7. But today, my workday is going to be stretched to a few hours as I want to show these guys how we make money. Later, I have somebody from the South African Children's Association coming to pick up a check from me. Hey, Daryl, when they arrive, will you call me in the conference room?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Daryl's a good guy. He's my right-hand man. Ex-cop, one of my dad's best friends, but I gave him the title of head of security. He likes that better. I just bought this building recently for my team to be able to work together under the same roof. So far, so good. Morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
Why is everybody giving me such a hard time today? Oh, wait a minute. I just got a message from one of the guys I shared this system with. Take a look at this. Oh, wow, David. Look at this. Just made another $11,000 today. This is crazy. My wife is crying of joy right now. You changed our lives. We went from broke to millionaires this year. Thank you so much. We don't know what to say. It feels so good to get messages like this. I've gotten several of them lately. Stick around, and soon I'll be getting one from you, too. You're probably wondering why. It's because of something called Perpetual Formula. You'll learn everything from the team who developed this many years ago, but we are talking about the only, I repeat, the only 100% guaranteed way to make profits every day forever. Yes, forever. Unlimited profits for an unlimited amount of time. So why did I call my system Perpetual Formula? Because, as I was saying, it is a 100% guaranteed way to make profits every day forever. An unlimited amount of money forever. No losses, and the money keeps coming in for the rest of your life. This is why it's been trademarked with the name Perpetual. And if you wonder why you've never heard of this before, well, wealthy people don't normally like to share their secrets. They're greedy. And you know what? It actually gives them joy to see you struggling at a 9-to-5 job, barely making ends meet. But I'm not like that. I'm not one of them. In the past, I've let people into the system who had no money whatsoever because I know what it feels like to be broke and to struggle to find the money to feed your newborn baby. I was there too, many years ago. I'll tell you more in a moment. But first, let me show you this. Yep, that's almost $25 million sitting there. And that's just one of my accounts. But this is not even the best part. There are other multimillionaires out there, some who make much more than me, but they work 24/7 for it. Most of them don't have a life. Heck, Steve Jobs had billions of dollars, yet he worked around the clock up until a few days before he died. Did he even get to enjoy any of the money he made? Instead, what you should really be excited about is making a lot of money and still have time to enjoy life and do what you love with the people you love. The best part is that this money comes in 100% on autopilot. And today, I'm going to share with you the secret behind it. Don't worry, I don't want anything in return. As you can see, I don't need your money. I'm making millions already. I'm just here to help. Anyway, thank you for sticking around. We're finally here. And now you get to see with your own eyes how a lot of multimillionaires, including myself, make their money, and how regular people have become millionaires too. And you're going to get the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to join the party. No catch, no money, no skills required. Sometimes things that seem too good to be true are actually true. The problem is that people never share those stories, especially when it comes to money. The rich don't want you to make money, but coming from a very poor background, I'm not like them. I'm not here to brag. I'm here to help you, and I want nothing in return. So here we are. This is the office of Perpetual Formula. This is where we get together to brainstorm the latest updates to our Perpetual Formula system and check results of my account and the accounts of all the other users to make sure everything's running smoothly. I bought this building a couple of years ago so we could have all our staff working full-time in the same facility to keep tweaking and improving our trading software, the one based on Perpetual Formula. Now, before I introduce you to our team, let me introduce you to myself. My name is David Parker, and I am the CEO of this company, Perpetual Formula. Although I'm a multimillionaire thanks to the software, I was actually not the first one to make 7 figures a year using it. I was one of the guys working in New York for a big firm doing high-frequency trading for a lot of wealthy people. We took care of the portfolios of some of the most influential investors in the country and made them so much money that quite a few of them ended up in the Forbes 500 richest men in the United States. This was all thanks to my own creation, a system I fully developed together with a team of tech wizards from all over the country. I called it machine-readable news. Now I know you probably never traded in your life and you don't know the first thing about it, but that's okay. Truth be told, I don't know much about it either, because we reinvented the whole concept of trading. Rather than studying the markets for years and spending 12 hours a day analyzing and trying to predict what's going to happen and getting it wrong most of the time, I realized that all that could be bypassed by an exact formula. And that formula was something that could be easily automated and have software put to work for us 24/7 and with 100% accuracy. No human error, no human emotions. Just cold, hard data that produced results like this. Since 2002, our software has produced over $1 billion in profits. Yes, billion. For many clients at the firm where I used to work, and also for myself, for my family, and for many other people I shared this software with once I went out on my own with it. This is when we started my company, Perpetual Formula, alongside some of the tech team that used to work for me when I first created the technology. I took these guys with me, and instead of keeping them on a miserable salary like they used to get when we worked on Wall Street, I made them partners. They develop and improve the software on a daily basis and make millions of dollars in profits from it every year. Let me introduce you to Tim. He's the head of the programming team. Hey Tim, will you show the viewers the software and show them how it works on a real live money account?
Sure. So, as David mentioned before, we developed a technology based on what we called machine-readable news. We spent years developing and tweaking this technology, but basically what it does is analyze the news, and based on the known reaction of people and markets to certain news, it predicts with 100% accuracy where the market is going to move. This is guaranteed. There's no guesswork whatsoever. The system has been right every single time since 2002. Humans always react the same way to certain types of events, and because of that, our software is able to predict the future, in a way. That's why we named it Perpetual Formula. It's not only the first trading system that wins 100% of the time, but it is also the only one that guarantees these results for the future, no matter what's happening in the world around us. You're basically guaranteed profits for life, or for as long as you keep the software on. Look at this. Let me show you my own trading account. When I log in here, you can see there are profits every single day. Each trade every day has been a winner, and this is day after day, month after month, year after year, nonstop. See this? I keep over $1 million in this trading account alone and withdraw as much as $100,000 a week in profits. I don't make as much as David or his Fortune 500 friends yet because they've been using the Perpetual Formula system since their days on Wall Street. But I'm pretty happy with what I make.
Don't worry, Tim. Just by looking at your account, I can tell you're going to be making 8 figures very soon. Tim and I, along with that bunch of Fortune 500 people he's talking about, are not the only ones who've been making a ton of money from this system. In fact, let me show you how we turned regular guys, people who had never even heard of binary trading in their life, into millionaires. Now remember, this could be you next month, so just pay close attention as I tell you what you need to do, and don't worry, not going to cost a single cent. As you've seen, we make quite a lot of money, so the last thing we need is to take money from people like you, probably struggling to make it to the end of the month. Let's head over to my office. I want to show you something else. I want you to meet some of the people I've helped in the past. Regular people like you that are now making a ton of money, and they don't know anything about trading. And most important, they didn't have any money to invest. They didn't even have time to spend at the computer because they had a full-time job or were busy taking care of their family. Okay, let's call Mark from England. We gave him full and 100% free access to our Perpetual Formula last month, so let's see what he's up to. Hi Mark, how are you? Say, can you hear me?
Hey, David, how are you, mate? You caught me in the park with my kids. Oh, yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Cool. Hey, listen, Mark, we're having great success helping people with Perpetual Formula. And I was showing these potential candidates for the next round of beta testers some proof of how powerful our system really is. Do you mind sharing your story with them?
No, not at all. Not at all, my friend. I can do that. Well, let's see. I was invited about 2 months ago to be one of the first beta testers of the version 5.0 of the Perpetual Formula Software. I just came across you guys on the internet one day, and I don't know the first thing about trading, binary, or making money in general, to be honest. But it sounded really great, and I wanted to give it a go. Now, David and his team helped me with the setup, and within literally the first 10 minutes, there were profits sitting in my brokerage account. It was amazing. And now look at this. It's amazing what happened here, because it's been over 2 months, and I went from not having a single cent in my brokerage account to having over, what is exactly? It's $112,760. That's over 80,000 pounds. And the money, it just keeps coming. I haven't had a single loss so far. Only wins. It's totally on autopilot. My life literally changed overnight thanks to David and the Perpetual Formula system. I can't thank you guys enough.
That's amazing, Mark. I'm so glad we could help. Congrats again on your new success and on the new lifestyle. I saw the new Bentley you just leased. Looks great. Thanks, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Hey, sounds good. Cheers.
Bye-bye. Now you see with your own eyes, this system makes a ton of money, 100% on autopilot. But I also want to show you something I might not have mentioned before. This system works in every market and for people in any country. Of course, we're based in the US, but our members are from all over the world, and they are making money with 0 losses. You just met Mark, who's from England. So now let me try and call another one of our latest members, Janine, who's from South Africa. She just texted me this screenshot today of her account. Janine was also one of our latest beta testers for version 5.0 of the Perpetual Formula software, and she too got her copy for free. Remember, everything is free, and look at this. She now makes as much as $3,783 without knowing a single thing about trading. Okay, Janine doesn't seem to be online right now. She's probably out enjoying that $4,000 our software made for her today, and why not? The software takes care of everything on autopilot, so she can be out shopping all day if she wants to. I see another member, Brian Fox from Australia, is online. Let me see if he can share his experience with you guys. Hey, Brian. How are you, my friend?
Hi, David. Good to hear from you. Things are going great, thanks. Your software just keeps making me money. When you told me it's called Perpetual, I didn't really get it, but now I can see why. The money never stops.
Yes, we were actually able to trademark that name because it really does just that. Continues to make money. In fact, it's the only trading software guaranteed to make money for as long as you keep it on. No end date. Unlimited amounts of money. It's all thanks to the machine-readable news technology. So listen, buddy, do you mind sharing your experience live on this call? I have some potential new members that we're accepting now for the latest version of the system. You know, we like to get new people in free of charge and change their lives.
Well, David, what can I say? You really do love changing people's lives. Let me show you guys. I was one of the people who was allowed in when David and his team released version 4.0 of Perpetual Formula. That was about 4 months ago. I didn't know anything about trading. Heard about these guys in the news, and I knew they were responsible for making billions of dollars for people on Wall Street. And I heard about the guys in the Forbes Top 500 who got super rich thanks to this system. So when I got the opportunity to join for free, I jumped at it. Now, take a look at this. I started with only $250, and I borrowed from a friend since I was dead broke at the time. And the Perpetual Formula system made $424,738 in just 4 months. So yeah, this system's guaranteed to work, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. David, I literally love you more than my own family. Nobody has ever done anything like that for me before, mate.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Brian. Now you're making me blush. You do know I love to help people. It's just who I am. I'm not your typical jerk millionaire. I'm not the guy going around rubbing his success and his money in people's faces. I actually feel blessed to have an opportunity to pay it forward.
Well, I'm going to do the same thing, my friend. Hey, great to hear from you.
Please keep in touch, okay? We'll talk again soon.
Absolutely. Good day.
Bye. Of course, I feel extremely fortunate to be able to make millions of dollars per year and only work a couple of hours a day. It gives me the time to enjoy life and the people I love. But even more than that, I feel I was blessed with the opportunity to help the world and people in need, because I know what it feels like to have no money. Believe me, I was probably poorer than most people you know. And I will never forget that. I will never forget my mom saying, "David, you have a great heart and you're a very smart boy. I believe in you, but make sure you pay it forward." This was one of the last things my mom said before she died, and I will never forget it. And I've lived by those words since January 5th, 1994, when she passed away holding my hand. I made a mission to be successful in order to provide for my family and help people in need. This is why I decided to quit the firm where I developed the machine-readable news technology and start making our customers a ton of money on my own. I was very happy to help, but I didn't like the fact that I was not in control of all that money being made. I couldn't help the small guy benefit from my years of research and work. All the profits were going into the hands of greedy Wall Street guys and their shady friends. Heck, even the very people who helped me develop the Perpetual Formula system were kept away from the profits being generated. Those guys, the ones you met here in my office before, slaved 16 hours a day and developed a system that was generating billions of dollars, yet they were on minimum wage salary. That's why I took them away from that company, and together we launched this company, Perpetual Formula Inc., that aims to generate a lot of money from trading, but with the clear goal to distribute that wealth in a better way. These guys are millionaires and are also happy to help the small guys like you. They've got my same vision for this company, and they work very hard with a smile on their face. Now, come with me into the other room. I want to show you how easy it is for you to make money, and I want to show you that I put my money where my mouth is. Okay, now, for the first time on camera, I want to show you version 6.0 of the Perpetual Formula Software. Now today I'm giving 20 people the opportunity to get it for free forever. Nothing to buy, no strings attached, nothing. Zero, nada, zilch. You see, my team has been working on this software 24/7 for the last decade, constantly updating its algorithms to make sure our machine-readable news technology is always up to date with this ever-evolving world and the way we absorb information. And every time we make a big new update, we open the doors to 20 new people from around the world. Anybody can qualify, no need for money or experience. If you know how to navigate the internet, you're qualified. All you need to do is press a button. Here, let me show you. Okay, I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to do live on camera. It's a few steps process, but this is what you'll be doing only a few minutes from now. Again, you get everything for free. Don't worry, we already make plenty of money on our own. Yes, this is David speaking. Oh, hi, Daryl. Yeah, it's just showing a few people how our Perpetual Formula Software system works. Oh, yes. Bring her up to my office, please. Thank you. Okay, guys. I have opened a brand new broker account, deposited $250 for the software to trade with, connected the Perpetual Formula software to my new broker account, and activated it on auto trade. And that's it. We can just sit back and relax and let the software find the 100% guaranteed winning trades through the machine-readable news technology. We don't need to do anything else besides collect the profits. So while the software does its work, Daryl just called to tell me a representative of a charity I donate to is here to get a check from me. We have some time to kill before we go back and check how much money was made in the new account. So let me take care of this donation. As I said before, I love to give back, and I do it in many forms. I help people by giving them access to our software for free, but I also donate a part of my very own income to people in need. What I like to do is donate the first 3 days of profits from each month of the Perpetual Formula software generated in my own personal trading account. Every month we pick different charities. I have people on my team suggest them. Even our current members like to suggest them. Actually, since you're about to become a member, if you do have a particular charity or cause that you feel strongly about, just let me know and I'll be happy to donate in the future. Let's go back to my office and wait for them. Come in.
Mr. Parker, Miss Cardell is here to see you from the South African Children's Charity.
Oh, hi, Bodine. Come in, please. So nice to meet you. Please have a seat.
Hi, Mr. Parker. Thank you for having me here. I wanted to personally come by and thank you on behalf of our mission and all the children in South Africa that your contribution is going to help.
I have to tell you something. The pleasure is all mine. I do this once a month and it is one of the most rewarding parts of my life. I'm going to explain this to them. I'm going to give the first 3 days of profits from this month to this charity that helps children in South Africa. So I'm going to check how much Perpetual Formula has made for me up to now. This is my main account, the one that I've been trading with for over 10 years. As you can see, over the first 3 days of May alone, our system has made an incredible $49,826. Not bad if you consider that it did it completely on autopilot and with zero risk. In fact, take a look at this. Our system has never failed to make a profit since day one. It's simply bulletproof because of the machine-readable news technology, literally predicting market movement at least 60 seconds before they happen with 100% accuracy. Wow! So, I am going to round this up for you, Bodine, and make it an even $50,000.
That is so generous, Mr. Parker. Thank you. You are such a good man. This is going to make a big difference in a lot of children's lives.
I sure hope so. And thank you, Bodine, for all your hard work. The world really needs more people like you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to finish up with my camera crew.
Of course, and thank you very much, sir.
Now have a great trip back.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, looks like my workday is finished here. I checked on my team for the latest updates, checked on my members to make sure they're doing fine and making money, checked at my own trading accounts, making the usual 6 figures per month. I guess my workday is done. Last thing I need to do is show you how much a brand new account like the one you will have is going to make you on your first day. We started the software about 30 minutes ago. Let's give it a little longer because 1 hour is all it needs. I'm going to head back home and we can check it together from there. After that, you've got the chance to be one of the 20 people who will get this new version of the Perpetual Formula system and software for free. Let's go. I'm about to turn you into my next success story. I'm going to make you a millionaire. You are about to make thousands of dollars in just a few short minutes from now. Trust me. Daryl will come up and get this for tomorrow. I only wear a jacket when I'm at work. are, home sweet home. This is where I like to spend most of the day after I've taken care of things at the office. As I mentioned before, making millions of dollars per year is great, but having the chance to have as much free time as you want while the software works for you is what makes this amazing. Okay, let's check on that account I opened an hour ago to see where it's at. Wow, look at this. $2,330 in profits already. Can you see this, guys? Right before your eyes, I showed you exactly what you will be doing. You saw it only took a few minutes, and when I logged back into the account, here it is. The first $2,330 is already there and ready to be spent. Now, I see a lot of you guys sending me messages about wanting a piece of the action. Remember, I can only accept 20 of you for the new beta test program. As I already showed you, this system works. It's 100% bulletproof. It's never lost a single trade because it simply predicts market movement. It's like reading the future. It's 100% guaranteed. It's generated billions of dollars in profits and made some of the users so rich they are on the Forbes 500 list. And we can't complain either. You saw me making tens of millions of dollars with it. You saw previous beta testers making hundreds of thousands in a few short months. You saw members of my tech team making millions of dollars with their copy of the system. Heck, you even saw what's going to happen in your own account. I showed you after a few short minutes of setup, you can sit down and cash your first $2,200 or more within the first hour. Now it's your turn. Simply enter the details on the form in this page to be one of the 20 new beta testers and get free, instant access to our system. You get the software, you get our full support, and my mentorship. And you get it all for free. And all I'm asking you is to follow my philosophy, and that is, once you make your first $1 million, you start donating and paying it forward. Of course, the money is yours to keep. You can do whatever you want with it, no strings attached. But I think that once success and money strikes you, you'll want to help your friends and family and share your wealth. Anyway, let's get your first $2,000 going immediately. Enter your details in the form on this page right now, and I'll see you in the members area to get you set up and paid within hours.